I want to talk about the Minecraft update. Okay, so the time I'm recording this, Minecraft just released a Minecraft Live, and I want to talk a little bit about it, and I want to talk about more about it. Right now, honestly, I'm actually scheduling this video because I'm gonna be heading out. So by the time pretty much this video is back, I should be here and do some stuff then and there, but I don't know. Anyways, I want to talk about a little bit about Minecraft Live and what I think about it. Pretty much later on, right? For starters, like I said, I felt like they really didn't have a lot of stuff to offer, and I feel like this is why I skipped through. I saw the live stream. Apparently it was 4 hours long. I'm not even kidding. On Twitch. So that's the crazy part about it, is and the entire time it was just people playing games, which again, that's pretty awesome, and I would love to see more of that. But when it comes to Minecraft Live is meant for you to watch and just see, right? And just see the updates, right? But this one just didn't feel Minecraft Live. It felt like they were just trying to play this game and promote this game without like making cool updates and stuff like that. Which kind of, I don't know, it feels weird. I will say I did like the new systems they added. Again, I'm still not going to be playing Minecraft. I'm probably not even going to touch Minecraft for a very long time, or even watch Minecraft Live anymore, because the thing is, when it comes with Minecraft, I'm not even kidding, when it comes to me, I've kind of lost hope, right? I've seen other games that I could be playing, and these games are the same survival games, but they have bigger and better updates, right? And instead of complaining, I could probably play games like Ark Survival Evolved or stuff like this. But the thing is, I do enjoy like also creating my own stuff, right, within like something more imaginary. So I probably, when it comes with Minecraft, I'll give credit to credit, because they do that. But with the updates, it feels a little small, right? I will say a really big change, and the thing is, and that kind of saddens me a little bit, because this is one of those things where it sounds like, hey, we added coins to Overwatch, big change or something, but we have wool, and wool can now be crafted with slabs, stairs, and whatever, which again, it's not really a big change. It's just something that they put on into the game, and that's kind of the sad part about certain things when it comes to this game. This game, so much, it reminds me of like other games that has like really small changes, but because they don't have a lot of these changes, it just ends up being one of the biggest changes out there, right? But when it comes with like wool and stuff like that, it is a pretty big change, but overall it is a change out there. They did also add a brand new building, and that is pretty much a camp hut, and that's actually, and the fun part is, I actually like this idea, because this idea was actually in Better Minecraft, if you guys did not know that, or Better Bedrock or whatever, right? But in Better Minecraft or Better Bedrock, you would see these huts, and you go in there and you get some loot, and I think that'd be pretty cool additions to the game. And honestly, that's what I was talking about. And that is, for this game, they would probably have to make, I don't know, they would probably have to make something to add in with like other mods, if that makes sense. Meaning, like, let's say Minecraft, for example, wants to add something from Better Minecraft, they could do that, right? And I think that the thing is when it comes to this game, it kind of feels like they kind of have to do stuff like this, because mods add so much to the game, to the point where, it's very hard to make a big update with like your own original idea. So sometimes I feel like they're going to probably pull out stuff from other mods and just put it into the actual game, and that's totally okay, because A, it's Minecraft, and B, it's technically Minecraft, and it's like the Minecraft game, but also B, why not, right? I mean, the horses was added from the animals mod, right? I forgot what it's called, but overall, when it comes with the entire Minecraft Live, it was kind of very disappointing in my opinion, but at the same time, it wasn't really, because I knew it was like a last second shot, and I knew they would actually promote some sort of biome or something like that, something a little bit different, right? But it's just in a smaller way. I hope that this update drops soon. I did hear about they're dropping on June 16. I don't know, and the thing is, when it comes with games like this and announcements, and they said this is early like access, but I do not entirely know if they're gonna drop this on like with the new biome on June 16 as well, or maybe just like the sulfur, right? I'm pretty sure they're also adding sulfur biomes and stuff like that, which I've been asking for actually for a very long time. Actually, I've been asking for something like that. I think it would be pretty cool seeing sulfur biomes. I don't know what it is, but I would find that pretty awesome. But overall, when it comes to Minecraft Live, like I said, I didn't really like expect anything big. I didn't really expect anything pretty much massive, right? I kind of knew it was like, like a second chance. Just add more stuff and just, hopefully it doesn't disappoint anyone, while also kind of adding a little bit bare minimum. I don't know. That's what it feels like. They also did say that they're adding like bigger stuff in the future, so that could probably be the end update or something. But, I just highly doubt so. I mean, I've been trying to give this game for a chance for a very long time, but, ever since, I don't know, when they added the small drops, it just feels like things just gotten smaller and things has just gotten really, I don't know, rough, I guess. And that's the thing, though. There's nothing bad with small updates or even small stuff, but if you're doing this like every 6 months, just adding 1 or 2 blocks or something and just releasing it to the game with a new biome, sure, that's cool, but it really doesn't have a lot of content and a lot of stuff to offer. Sure, you can add a whole bunch of different blocks and colored blocks and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it just doesn't really have a lot of things to offer because there's not a lot of exploring and a lot of other stuff. This game could probably offer more. And that's the thing, what I feel like about Minecraft, and I think Minecraft kind of deserves a little bit more than just a few items, and they did a good job, I guess, promoting this, and if they are releasing this biome on June 16 as well, I do think that would be a great idea to do that, because, hey, I don't know, Minecraft, I don't know. I think it would be just great for Minecraft, right? But, overall, I've seen so much promotion when it comes with other stuff and so much stuff when it comes with, again, with other stuff. It sometimes does also feel like this game isn't taking, a lot of things seriously, if that makes sense. I saw a YouTuber pretty much state that he wanted this game to actually have updates that could be stackable, and that's literally a really great idea to do. Is you don't have to have these crazy stuff, obviously you might have to later on, but you don't have to have this crazy stuff right now. You could add stuff, and then let's say you want to change certain stuff or maybe add more stuff, then you can go back to your original idea, what you added, and maybe add a few other stuff in it, if that makes sense, right? But when it comes to this game, I do enjoy this game, but I should probably take a little break and just move on and see what else there is, and then after that come back and just see how this game is, because the thing is with Minecraft, it is a 2 weeks phase, which sadly that's how it is, right? It is not a game where you can probably play hours and hours and hours, even if you know anything, and or even if you know everything, right? You could play hours and hours and hours. It's not one of those games at all whatsoever. It's one of those games where 2 weeks and you move on, and then you do the same cycle over and over again. And that's the thing when it comes with Minecraft. It is a very slow paced game when it comes with, I guess, turning back, and just playing this game. I mean, once you're done with this game, it feels like you're moving on to something else, right? But this game does have a lot more to offer than 2016 or something, so credit goes to credit, but I don't know. What do you think about Minecraft's update? Do you like it? Do you guys dislike it? I don't know. I'm not a game developer, you know what I'm saying? I know that, right? But I would just at least expect a little bit more, because it's a great game and I really do enjoy it, right? But yeah, I mean, I remember I made a joke, right? I think a year ago or something. I regret making the joke, but I made a joke. I was like, bro, this game is just, 10 years along the line, it's just going to look absolutely the same. And 5.5 years later, and if you look back, at, let's say, the Nether update or something, it's not absolutely the same. But what I'm just saying is it's just not a lot of stuff also has changed as well. But I hope that some of these biomes can change a little bit, and probably a lot. And some of the stuff in the future can also change, right? But like I said, dude, this game has not, from day one to now, this game has not ever been the same. I mean, for peace sake, bro, for God's sake, I'm not even kidding. From day number one, this game was literally just a square. It's just square cube, flat square cube, and you just walk around and build stuff with dirt and cobblestone, and that's the only thing you could literally build in. And then from day, I don't know, 1,000 or something, you get caves and stuff like that. And then now when you look at what we have now, we have caves, we got nether, we got end, and so much other stuff, right? But even then, when it comes with a lot of these stuff, it still just feels like it's a 2 week phase, and it feels like it's just boom, there we go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's really all I have to say with Minecraft Live and how I originally feel about Minecraft. This is actually going to be my last time talking about this. Even though I said this so many times, this is going to be my last time talking about this. I wasn't even expecting to make a video on Minecraft Live, but because I saw it and because it was literally recommended on Twitch for me, because I logged in on Twitch one day, I just decided to watch it. And I spent 3.5 hours of my time watching it. And the entire Minecraft Live, by the way, was actually 30 minutes long. I hope you know that. So within the 3.5 hours, only 30 minutes was relevant, and probably 10, 15 minutes was about Minecraft, and the rest was probably Minecraft movie or Dimension. I could probably even narrow it down to probably 5 or 10 minutes. But overall, let me know what you think. But that's pretty much it. That's really all I got to say when it comes to Minecraft Live, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.